Right now, Fiverr isn't broken. It's working exactly as designed. And that design was never built around you. Today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how, not with the theory, but with the actual mechanics of how the platform makes money and why almost everything about it pushes you towards competing on price, whether you realize it or not. So by the end of this video, you're going to look at your own profile differently, so stick around. Before I go further, I want to be clear about something. This isn't a conspiracy video about Fiverr. I'm not saying Fiverr is evil or that anyone over there is twirling a mustache trying to keep freelancers broke. It's simpler than that. It's just about incentives. Fiverr's actual customers, the person they're building the platform for, is the buyer, not you. The buyer and Fiverr's growth depends on one thing: buyers seeing the platform as a place with abundant, affordable options. That's the pitch that gets more buyers in the door, and that's what makes the business grow. You doing well individually, that's not the metric that matters to them. Total transaction volume across the marketplace, that's the metric they care about. Once you see it through that lens, a lot of what feels frustrating about the platform stops feeling random. It feels structural to you. So let me walk you through 4 ways that actually shows up. So first, it's cheap listings. Picture a buyer searching for a service. They get a result page with 50 nearly identical gigs. It's the same category, similar thumbnails, prices ranging from $15 to maybe upwards of $200, sorted however they want to sort it. What does that buyer feel? Wow, there's so many affordable options here. That's a win, and it's a win for Fiverr. That's exactly the impression that keeps buyers coming back to the platform instead of going somewhere else. But you're one of those 50 gigs, and cheap and abundant is great for the platform's reputation, but does nothing for you. In fact, it's actively working against you because now you're just one of the options in a sea of interchangeable options. And the easiest way for a buyer to make a decision in a sea of interchangeable options is the price. The platform doesn't need you to charge more. It needs enough sellers at every price point to make the marketplace look full. You're charging $50 and it fills a slot. That's all it's doing. Second, and this one is easy to miss because it's baked into the actual interface, every category, every tag, every delivery time filter, every tiered pricing structure, whether it's basic, standard, or premium, all of it is designed to make sellers comparable to each other. That's literally what the search and filter system is for, to let buyers compare apples to apples, which means the platform's own tools are pushing you to look as similar as possible to everyone else in your category, so you can be found, filtered, and compared. You're not a mistake for them, and you're not a mistake for looking like your competitors on Fiverr. The platform is built for you to look like your competitors. That's the whole point of the category and filter system, its comparability. The problem is easy to compare and easy to choose you specifically are 2 completely different things. Fiverr is optimized for the first one. Almost nobody on the platform is doing anything about the second one. Third, this is the one that surprises people the most. Let's say you get to a 4.8 stars with a solid number of reviews. Great, you've hit what feels like the top. You're trusted, the badge shows up, and you feel safer. Except here's the thing, once you're at that level, more reviews barely move anything. You're already past the threshold where the platform considers you trustworthy. You've maxed out the metric. And guess what? Every other decent seller in your category has also maxed out that same metric. So the thing that felt like proof of your quality is now just table stakes. Everyone has it, and it stopped being a differentiator the moment it became common. The badge that made you feel safe, it's the same badge everyone else in your category is wearing. It's not setting you apart, it's just putting you back in the crowd. Fourth, and this one's not just about the percentage, Fiverr takes off every order. And that's real, but it's not the point I actually want to make. The bigger cost is your time and attention. Every hour you spend trying to undercut a competitor's price, tweaking your gig to look cheaper, or responding to price shopping messages, that's an hour you didn't spend on anything that's actually yours, not your positioning or your content, not anything that exists outside of Fiverr's walls. The platform doesn't just take a cut of your money, it takes your time, the exact time you need to build something that isn't dependent on it. Now, I'm not telling you to delete your Fiverr account today. That's not the point of this video. The point is this: the platform will never be the thing that gets you out of the price war. because staying inside its system with categories, the comparison tools, the reviews arm race, that system is the price war. You can't win a race to the bottom by running it better. You have to stop running it altogether. What actually breaks the pattern isn't a better gig description or slightly lower price to win one more order. It's having an angle specific enough, a niche, a story, a positioning that buyers start looking for you, not just a seller in the category. That's something the platform structure will never reward because it works against comparability, but it's exactly what the market outside the platform rewards at this time. So if any of this landed with you, if you've done everything right on Fiverr or Upwork and still feels like you're stuck in the same grind, that's not a you problem, that's a structural one. And it's actually fixable. Not by working harder inside the system, but by building something the system was never designed to reward in the first place. You need to build your own content, build your own personal brand, and make a unique offer that gets you off those platforms and lets you start working with high-value customers who are going to value your services. Get away from hourly discounts and consulting and move to a more high-ticket offer with content positioning and branding. If you're interested in knowing how to do that, you can book a free discovery call with me if we want to explore options and strategies for you to help grow your business and get off these race to the bottom platforms. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.